da vi, di da di, di da di, di da da da, di di. This won't take long, Mrs. Root. Bulls and beaches. A primitive, riotous country pulled into the 20th century by General Franco. Were it not for the General and the weather, the average Spaniard would still be living on a handful of pesetas and residing with his livestock and his extended family in a stone hut under the ground. But thanks to the British holidaymaker, he can now seek employment as a waiter, with take-home pay of a Southern European standard.
Sure, they'll be grateful for that, Henry.
But there is a dark side, Mrs. Root. Essential Spain. I read about it in a colour supplement. The fighting bulls, the cruel landscapes, the whistling winds, the superstitious festivals involving donkeys. However, first stop, Barcelona.
Is it essential, Barcelona?
It is and it isn't, Mrs. Root. There's neither one thing nor the other. Crumbling old buildings surrounding a polluted harbour, with a smattering of high-rise flats. A city of contrast, so I hear.
What about the Olympics, Henry?
Oh, a very odd choice, if you ask me. I mean, think about it. Hotels half-built, little African athletes with their luggage in the street, stadium a mud flat from the off, Olympic Village built on a septic tank, all-night disco right next to where the British are lodged. Completely ridiculous. We could be in Paris, Mrs. Root. I'm temporarily nonplussed.
City of contrasts, Henry. It says here we should visit the Ramblas.
Ah, yes. That'll be essential from all I've heard. Drips with history. You hear it first on the Ramblers, they say.
Hear what, Henry?
You got me there, Mrs. Root.
Mister, where are you going with zapatos?
On your bike, Pedro. Do I look like a tourist?
Zapatos?
No, no. Mrs. Root? Ah, this is more like it. You can smell Spain here. The anger, the history, the drains. Stand fast, woman. I'll join the Paseo. Afternoon, Pedro. Warm for the time of year? Yeah, no. Get out. I don't want it. Go on, go away. Afternoon, Pedro. No, get out of it. I don't want it. Look, I told you before. Go away.
This is cruel, Henry. I'd like to let them all out.
You'd not be thanked, Mrs. Root. Cruelty to animals is part of Spain's cultural inheritance. Take the bullfight, pride and machismo. A fat man in bally pumps with a frozen chicken down his tights, pirouetting in a pool of blood. Death in the afternoon. Ole. Tragedy in 3 acts.
He's for the bull, Henry.
Ah, this looks sensible. The combinados. Ham and eggs, steak and chips, mixed grill. Come on.
Paella. I've always wanted to try that.
Oh, I'd steer very well clear of that if I was you, Mrs. Root. Rice and gubbins. Gubbins aspect seldom rewarding close attention. Cat, as a rule. Though often horse. No sooner has a horse been tossed in the corridor than it appears on the evening a la carte. No. I told you before. Go away. Go away. Oh, we're very well placed for the bull run, Mrs. Root. Front row seats.
Bull run, Henry.
Oh, yes, there'll be one of them, mark my words. In essential Spain, they always let a bull loose after the paseo. Garçon. Dos combinados, por favor. And what time's the bull run start?
Come.
Bull run. You know, several underweight of beef running up an alley. Fat old men cleaning at lampposts. Old women hanging out of windows. Mad ewes trampled underfoot.
Dos combinados, ¿no?
You didn't seem to understand.
Que hora empieza?
What?
The bull run, Henry.
Oh, well done, Mrs. Root. Okay, scusate. Hello? A que hora empieza los toros?
Braus?
Has penjat del guió. T'has equivocat, xaval. Aquí no correm darrere dels braus.
Ja va.
Walloons, Mrs. Root. Just our luck.
What exactly are you looking for?
Oh, they speak English. Where are you from, then?
Barcelona. Are you on holidays?
Holiday? I should think not, young man. New Europeans investigating for the BBC in search of essential Spain.
Central Spain?
Central Spain, what is that?
Well, you know, poverty, cruelty, superstition, dual processions, men in hoods, toddlers in makeup. The butcher's wife is the Virgin Mary. The leathery-faced veterans, the gypsy tarantella, the ceremonial garroting of the goat.
That's terrible. Is that what you think Spain is?
Central Spain now is fashion, design, new ideas, industry.
Yeah, you're living in the past, sir.
In the past? I'm talking about your culture, Pedro. Would you betray your heritage? Young people. Where's your pride? Hemingway would turn in his grave. When did you last face a fighting bull in the afternoon? Defend your sister's honour? Spear a tethered donkey at a distance? Then will you bugger off, Pedro? Get out of it.
Look, sir, if that's what you're looking for, you better go to the interior. This is Catalonia,
Yeah.
you see.
Catalonia?
Catalonia.
We're not even in the right country, Mrs. Root. I'll be obliged if you direct us to Spain.
Okay, just drive to Valencia, turn left, and keep driving. You cannot miss it.
Gracias. Look, will you get out of it?
Money.
No money. No, look what you've done. Go on, get... Go. Go. Look what he's done. Good God, Mrs. Root, they're after the roughage. Get off. Go on, get out of it. Go on. That wouldn't have happened in the General's day. So, it's the essential Spain for us now. What was it they said? Drive to Valencia and turn left.
We turn left, Henry, we'll be in the sea.
Bastards. Ah, this is more like it.
There's nothing here, Henry.
Precisely, Mrs. Root. dream, the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear this unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march to help for the heavenly cause. And I know it will only be true to this.
Una bonita canción. This is my quest to follow what I start. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right.
And the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last ounce of courage, to reach the unreachable star. Well, this is it. You won't get more essential than this, Mrs. Root. Naval man, you see. Brain like a radar scan, steer by the stars. You never lose it. Oh. It's worth the long trek north. Century off the beaten track. There'll be no amenities here. Be water from the well and the outside bucket. Right, well, that's enough of that. We've done essential Spain. Back to the autopiste.
Oh, but Henry, we've only just arrived. We ought to get the flavour of the place. Well, surely we could stay for one night at least.
Stay, Mrs. Root? Exactly where? There'll be a Eurotel here, I'll wager.
There'll be bed or breakfast or something. There always is. We could knock on a door and ask.
Board and lodging? Cheap but gloomy. A welcome in the hills. Oh, all right, we'll ask. Get the phrase book. Watch out for the goats, Mrs. Root. It's not exactly the Hilton.
That's true, Henry. But nor was the Hilton.
We were lucky to get in anywhere. Buona noche, senorita. Henry and Muriel Root, fellow Europeans. 1992. Have you got a bedroom? Have you got a bed? Oh, there we are. Tina un habitación? Habitación?
Sí, claro.
Oh, there's a bit of luck, Mrs. Root. First place we tried, it got a vacancy.
I think we ought to have a look at it first.
Oh. Oh, yeah, here we are. Podemos verla?
Sí. Pasen, pasen.
Thank you very much.
Pasen.
Pass in. Pass in.
This is nice, Henry. Spick and span.
Oh, evening, Pedro. Oh, our luck holds. I think we're in time for dinner. Careful on the stairs, Mrs. Root.
This is lovely. It's rather untidy, Henry.
Well, they'd probably keep their clothes in when they haven't got any guests.
Well, it's basic but clean.
We'll take it. We'd better get the luggage up. I shouldn't think they run to a porter here. Watch yourself, Pedro. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
Ooh, it does smell good. Open up, madam. These cases are quite heavy. Come on, come on. That's it. Gracias, gracias. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me, Pedro.
Thank you. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Oh, bit of a squeeze.
Yo quiero saber a ver por qué tú has permitido a estos señores que vengan aquí a casa, ¿eh?
Oye, pero es que yo, mira, ellos llamaron.
No,
Les abrí la puerta.
ellos llamaron,
Ellos me
pero
pidieron una
desconocidos que son.
habitación.
Oye, desconocidos no tiene que haber en la
No,
puerta. Yo quisiera saber
Pero mira, me enseñaron-
cuáles son tus fundamentos.
¿Te quieres callar un poco?
Yo
enseñaron-
me callo, pero me tienes
Me
negra.
enseñaron una
¿sabes?
bandera y yo me pensé que eran de estos de la Comunidad
¿Qué
Europea.
tiene que ver la Comunidad Europea ni nadie? ¿Y dónde vamos a dormir?
Pues ya dormiremos aunque sea.
No, 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 no.
Ya sé que otras veces...
All right. Mrs. Root?
Thank you, Henry.
We must be the only people staying here.
Muy bien, nos quitan la cama y ahora la comida.
Siéntate.
What is it, Henry?
Chicken in the pot, unless I'm very much mistaken.
I think it's rabbit, actually.
Oh, rabbit, that's very essential, Mrs. Root. You all set for 1992? A little place like this could be knee-deep in travelling Euro salesmen. Of course, you have to gear up, get yourself fat, it's all that.
I wonder where they sleep, Henry.
Bed down with the livestock. Peasant ways. A poncho, the flickering embers. It's odd, really. A nice, comfortable bedroom like this, and they prefer to sleep with the goats. Just goes to show, you can lead a peasant to water, but you can't make him drink. Good night, Mrs. Root.
Good night, Henry.
Oh. Well, I think that rabbit's coming back. This looks essential, Mrs. Root. We'll stop off for refreshments.
This is lovely. I'll get me camera.
Ah, a bar. Oh, pardon. Well, what'll it be, Mrs. Root?
We only could have a sherry wine, Henry.
Oh, you'll be lucky. We're not in Asia now, you know. I'll check with the barmaid. Do you stock sherry wine, my dear?
Perdón,
Sherry wine.
no comprendo.
Tio Pepe?
Oh, sí.
Oh, you're in luck. They've got some. Uno Tio Pepe.
Un tío Pepe,
Uno Gino Tonico.
una ginebra con tónica.
And uno for yourself.
Para mí.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Oh, you're welcome. They'll have seen it all before, Mrs. Root. The things they could tell us. If only they could talk.
What could they tell us, Henry?
You got me there, Mrs. Root. Bugger all, probably. Let's not get stuck with them. Oh, gracias. Cheers, Mrs. Root.
Cheers.
Perdón,
Sorry?
ese señor,
The man, yeah.
Ese señor de ahí, él es el juez.
Cards.
No, el juez del pueblo.
Juez?
Is judge?
Judge? Pardon? Henry Root, wet fish. I'm investigating essential Spain in Re 1992. Would you care for a Tio Pepe, Your Worship? It seems they've started making it now. Tio Pepe? Oh, yeah, Tio Pepe for His Worship. I myself applied to be a judge last year in Isha. Well, a magistrate, to be precise. I sent in all relevant forms, but I haven't heard a word. All in good time, I suppose. Yeah, me applied. You, judge?
Sí.
Me.
Juez como yo.
Yes.
Hombre.
Oh, how'd you do?
Muy bien.
Oh, there we are, look. You're very good health. Yeah, respect for law and order. It's all changed since our day. Only yesterday, Lady Wife and I left the Jaguar unattended for an hour in Barcelona. We dined al fresco, combinado each. When we returned, a gang of street toughs were trying to steal the roughage. I dispersed them on my Daily Telegraph. Barcelona.
Barcelona es una ciudad grande, con mucho tráfico y conflictiva.
That's right, it's in Catalonia.
Ah, sí, en Cataluña, que quieren compararse a las repúblicas bálticas, a las repúblicas yugoslavas, con el fin de promocionarlo. Pero, a pesar de que esté en toda la industria mayor, no lo conseguirán porque Barcelona mismo no querrá separarse de España.
I'm with you all the way. They should all be locked up. Locked up.
Yo, cerradas
Sí,
también.
yeah.
Y ahora le voy a invitar a visitar la sala del juzgado.
Sí.
Si quiere, se viene conmigo.
Sí. What?
Sí. Vamos para allí. No. Vamos arriba al juzgado y lo verá.
I'm going to see his goat, Mrs. Root. This will be boring. The point is, Your Honour, the concept of liberalism, freedom, democracy... yeah, do you mind, Pedro? Yeah, ta. Is all jolly fine in the right hands, but it can be carried to excess, as in so-called Catalonia.
Cataluña, es que estamos con Cataluña. Cataluña es siempre una cosa del separatismo.
Sí.
O sea que tenemos los...
Sí.
Es muy industria, es industrial, es trabajadores como ninguno son, ¿no? Pero son ellos y nosotros no vamos. Ahí tiene la sala del juzgado.
Oh, a courtroom.
Las mesas de los abogados, el fiscal, pase por aquí. Adelante. Y aquí tenemos la mesa de la presidencia, la mesa del juez.
Sí.
Con todos los escudos y banderas. Pase.
Oh, yeah.
Ahí.
You'll have sent a few down here, Your Worship. And a good thing, too. Nothing wrong with democracy for those mature enough to handle it. But the baby has gone out with the bathwater, you see. That's my gist. Out goes repression, and with it, down the plug hole, goes decency and order. Franco will be turning in his grave.
Oh, Franco, cuando terminó la guerra, se encontró con una España destruida, deshecha, y la fue subiendo. Creó todo hasta llegar a una democracia y llegar a una transición que hoy gozamos, pero no al libertinaje, como hay algunos que se creen con el libertinaje.
Stern but stupid, cruel but kind. They will thank you in the end.
Los drogadictos, a la cárcel.
Arthur Scargill, 3 years.
Los terroristas vascos, a la cárcel.
Alternative comedians, 5 years.
Los liberales, a la cárcel.
Guardian readers, 10 years.
Terroristas catalanes, a la cárcel.
Liberals in Lord Longford, 15 years.
Violadores, a la cárcel.
The People's Republic for Hackney East, life. Well, I'll be off now, Judge. Moving on. Vroom, vroom. I've done essential Spain, unless I'm very much mistaken.
Pero, ¿ve usted cómo está todo esto? Es una fiesta. No se puede usted quedar para la fiesta.
Fiesta? What, the Dial procession, superstitious march, tots in makeup? No, I think we'll give that a miss, thank you very much. Been my pleasure, Your Worship. You ever find yourself in Isha, look me up. Bonjour for now. Oh, there you are.
Hello, Henry. How's the goat?
Splendid man, the judge. Took me to his courthouse. I corrected him on a couple of points, but all's well while there's men like him about. 2 and a sherry wine, please, my dear.
Ha ganado.
Gracias, señor.
Where's everybody gone?
I think they've gone to the fiesta, Henry.
You didn't offend them, did you, Mrs. Root? Beat them at their own game. Always a mistake with your indigenous Spaniard, though easily done. Pride, you see. Never mind, we'll celebrate your winnings. Barmaid, dos more sherry wine, por favor. Oh, come on, Mrs. Root. We'd better be going. Mind the bull. Oh, God. The bull's loose. It's all right. I've got this under control. Don't let it know you're afraid. Bulls can smell fear. Stand perfectly still.
What now, Henry?
Run like hell. Oh, damn me, that was a close run thing. Lucky for us, I kept my head. Oh, I'm beginning to get the hang of this essential Spain. We'll do some more of it. Head south.
Where to, Henry?
You tell me, Mrs. Root. You got the guidebook.
What about flamenco, Henry?
A dance for tourists, Mrs. Root. Fat lady on a table in a banjo bar. Brought in from Streatham, I shouldn't wonder.
There's nothing here about fat ladies from Streatham. It says, the flamenco in its traditional form is best seen in Granada, where it is performed by gypsies in their own homes. Oh, that'd be nice. Let's go to Granada. We could see the Alhambra. Oh, I'd love to see the Alhambra.
That sounds boring, Mrs. Root. Never mind the Alhambra. Tourist trap for our friends the Japs. But those little gypsies dancing in their front room, that sounds essential. We'll head for Granada. My word. Do you see the way I handled that bull? Olé!
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
No sé si. Señora, ¿qué tal? Le apetece un poquito de flamenco, que es una cosa muy linda.
Flamenco, Mrs. Root? Yes, all right. Yes, it's all right.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Flamenco.
Gracias. Good evening. Bonjour.
Buenas noches, señores.
Buenas noches.
Siéntese, por favor.
Oh. Yeah?
No, bueno,
What did I tell you, Mrs. Root? We found the real thing. Flamenco in Leon. A traditional musical evening.
Thank you very much.
Gracias. Cheers.
Do you think they're expecting others, Henry?
Dare say a large family.
La ensalada de fruta.
Come along, madam. Get this show on the road. We're privileged, Mrs. Root. Not many will have seen this. Ole! Ole. Pardon. Special night, I dare say. We're fortunate, Mrs. Root. Suffering for the most part, Isiguro. You know, lost love, separation, yearning. Similar to country and western music, you see. Ole.
You don't want to use your autofocus. It takes much too long.
Yes?
Yeah, use your manual.
A manual?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. An A memoir, Mrs. Root. The camera. Ready? Action.
So the mission continues. Essential Spain is in the bag. Bulls, superstition and poverty. I have penetrated parts that have not been visited since 1836 and reacquainted a party of impertinent young Catalans with their heritage. So now, back to civilization. Am I in frame, Mrs. Root?
Oh, yes, of course, Henry. I was just getting some background in.
Well, keep me to the forefront, if you'd be so good. Where was I? Oh, yes, back to civilization, that was it. The Balearics, to be precise. Inhabited 20 years ago by 2 peasants and a goat, they became an instant leisure complex overnight. High-rise hotels squatting cheek by jowl round a dirty bay. In August, I'm told, an indigenous population of 2,000 mushrooms into 20 million. What better place to investigate the European by the sea? His annual general with the family. So, the Balearics. Onward. Cut. This way, Mr. Root. This is all very agreeable.
Well, it's not my idea of a holiday, Henry.
No need to scoff, Mrs. Root. Simple pleasures for simple folk. They have leisure facilities here that would not disgrace Blackpool. Not that we've ever been to Blackpool, I'm glad to say.
I wasn't going to scoff. What about all the bad behaviour, Henry? The British lager lout and so forth?
A pardonable excess of the Falkland spirit, Mrs. Root, nothing more. Plus, the Spanish licensing authorities are in part responsible for any excesses. The British are not used to drinking all day out in the sun. The Spanish should tighten up their laws. There's no doubt they'll be asked to post-1992. Care for a drink, Mrs. Root?
Goodness, Henry, it's only 10:30.
We're working.
It's in the top and bottom. There comes trouble. Look what the cat dragged in. Don't mind me, Nobby Norris, how'd you do?
Henry Root, wet fish. This is the wife, Muriel.
Wet fish? No wonder the cat brought you in.
What'll it be?
2 sherry wines, please. We'll not stop long, Mrs. Root. Just have a quick one and then stroll about.
You're having a good holiday then?
Holiday? Certainly not. Research, 1992.
Oh, my mistake.
Dreadful time, Mrs. Root. Thank you.
Here, what's your star sign?
Libra, what's yours?
Oh, thanks very much. I'll have a gin and tonic.
Are you on holiday, Nobby?
No, I live here for my sins.
Oh, that must be nice.
Don't encourage the man, Mrs. Root. Frightful type. I don't know why he ever left England. No attempt to blend.
Research, Henry.
Still, can't complain. Weather's nice and there's nothing wrong with Johnny Spaniard, if you leave him alone.
So do you speak Spanish, Nobby?
Well, that is a bit of a problem, Muriel, even after 20 years. Only yesterday I went to the supermarket and I ordered some eggs. I went cluck, cluck and flapped me arms and they gave me toilet rolls. I don't know. Spanish, they're funny people, you know. Still, booze is cheap and you can still get your Daily Telegraph.
It says here that the nicest beach is Salinas. Perhaps we could go there, Henry.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Dreadful place, full of the in crowd. I've never been there myself.
I'm not surprised. No, I think we'll see for ourselves. Come along, Mrs. Root. Drink up.
Hey, Muriel, would you like a shot of me and Henry at the bar, perhaps?
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Oh. We'll see you tonight, I hope, Henry.
Not if I see you first, Nobby. Come along, Mrs. Root. Frightful man. Don't want to be seen talking to types like that. You're right, Mrs. Root. This is rather agreeable. Sunbeds. We'll head over there. Championship. What on earth is this?
Young people enjoying themselves, Henry.
Is that so?
There's a space.
Hedonism. We'll not want that in Britain.
Come on, Henry. You sound just like Nobby. What's wrong with it?
Everything, Mrs. Root. Unrepressed behaviour, bon vivaciousness out of control,
A pardonable excess of holiday spirit, Henry. You didn't mind it in San Antonio this morning.
That was entirely different, Mrs. Root. This is disgusting. An excess of vulgarity. Great heavens, look at that. That is a giddy limit. I wonder if he knows how ridiculous he looks.
I think he looks rather beautiful. I expect they pay him to sit here and look good.
I just hope he doesn't bring his business to Bournemouth, that's all.
He has trouble with his stomach. They think they look like. Oh dear, depravity, that's what it is. In Spain, of all places, with its stern traditions and bleak history of comme il faut. What my pal the judge will make of this, I do not know. Reg is art. Reg is art. Yet another of them funny things here. You think you've had enough, Henry?
Head like a rock. Naval man. Olé! Jumping! Look what the cat's dragged in.
Oh. It's that chap from the beach, Henry. Wow. Doesn't he look nice?
Nice? He's got no trousers on. Better not come near me, that's all I can say.
Estas son de inglés de playa. Están por aquí.
Oh, dear. I don't know. I'm disappointed, frankly. They've sold out, you see.
Who sold out?
The Spanish, Mrs. Root, that's who. They bargained away their history for a handful of pesetas. Stood idly by while their once proud and noble country's been transformed into a paradise for perverts.
Hey, what's happening? Care to join us?
Yeah. Don't mind who I do. Hello.
Have a seat.
Oh, thanks. Hello. No, I insist. Garçon, same again for my young friends. Oh, yes. Hussey will pay. Down to the BBC. BBC. Yeah. Major TV series. Yeah.
Hey, you want to join us?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Fronted by myself. My card. Henry Root, Wetfish. There we are. I was just telling your young friends I'm about to front a major TV series for the BBC. My card, Henry Root, Wetfish. The series will be all about Europe post-1992. Every aspect of it. That's why I'm here, you see. Research. I will be reporting personally to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, yes. I've already done France and Belgium. In France, I appeared with some success on a Foucault show. 20 million viewers. I was not all that impressed with Brussels. Balloons for the most part. But Sir Britain is in.
Sir Britain? Who's Sir Britain? Wow.
A major TV enterprise, as I say. You see, I'm bankable. Some are, some aren't. There are a few of us. Me and Steven Spielberg.
Harrison Ford?
Yeah, and him. And the little one from Miami 5-0.
Don Johnson.
Oh, Don Johnson.
Don Johnson, mega.
Right, what now? The night is young. Thatcher? Right, guys, is that right, the rumba? Or the Paso Doble? Or house music, is it? The Balearic beat. Right, I'm in. Lead on. You see, you shouldn't leap to conclusions. You shouldn't pass judgment on people because they do not dress as oneself. You see the way those young people took to me? Ugh.
I think you better look at the bill, Henry.
Hmm? Goats and monkeys. I've been mugged.
Live and let live, Henry.
Perhaps you're right, Mrs. Root.